Can't do that. All right, so we are at, it's just going to be like this. Let me put this here. Hey, Michael. Let's see if that works. How's it going? I'm just running live. I was recording part of it, figure out how to put this together. It's a DIY kit. I thought I'll just go live and then take the video from that and make a how to put it together video. So this is going to go in here like that. Okay. And this bolt, this is the Chameleon CHA F-loop antenna 3.0. And as you know, I've used that mag loop for quite a while, traveling specifically. All right, so I was struggling earlier trying to figure out which way this goes because I was comparing it with the alpha one, but then I remembered that a lot of forums on the alpha antenna said that tuning it within the loop messes it up. So I thought Chameleon must have had a better way to make this, and they did. They put it out this way, and then the loop goes up here, and you'll tune out here, away out of the loop. You'll be out of the loop. What are you up to today, Michael? Oh, I think I need a lock washer. That, and that. This is to mount the end, or this is to mount the top portion, which you can extend, and then it connects the top of the mast and mount right into there and go over that bolt nicely. Very nice. And then it'll sit like that. Will it work? All right, cool. Remote today or in the office? I'm gonna have to get something to tighten that. One thing I noticed, unless I just missed it, this doesn't have a rubber seal anywhere. Oh no, it's in there. It's already in there. It's just white. Couldn't see it. All right, so this is going to go in like this. Okay. I had to step bit these, so I got those open big enough for the PL259's connectors. Go in there nicely. Okay. Let's see. Well, I'm going to have it inside. Oh man, that would be nice. I wish I could do my job remotely. Kind of impossible. Let's see. This is going to go over. Yeah, this is going to go over one of the bolts. So I don't think I can do any of the soldering until it's all inside. Even these are going to have to be inside. So let's go ahead and mount this inside. If I do it like that, then this should be able to clamp onto a tripod, I think. So I'm going to guess it goes in like that. I'm just going to do this for another hour 20, I guess. I think Frank's got a video coming up. Ham Radio Wilderness Frank. Okay, I've got it kind of planned out in my head. So I'm going to go here. Actually, I wonder if I should solder, or I should probably, come on. I probably should put these in and bolt that down in. And I wonder if this will reach the top. Oh, wait, no, if I bolt that in, this isn't going to go down, is it? So this is going to have to go in first. Okay, so this looks like better to reach up there. Just checking my messages here. So this is going to have to go first. You know, here's the one place I'm stuck. I'm gonna have to look at the website. I'm trying not to do this, looking at the website, or maybe the instruction manual. Oh, that's right. I have those too. I forgot. Oh, I was trying to figure out what the two holes in the bottom are for. That's this. Okay. They go in here. Okay. Those are off to the side, and so I didn't see those. Now I know. Let me look real quick here. So it doesn't give you instructions on how to build it, but I can look at the image here. Okay, that has, oh, that's attached. I don't need to worry about that. Oh, let's see. Oh. Well, see, it's a good thing I looked, and I didn't need to. See, these were off to the side. I didn't even see them. So they had just a single hole here. And so I thought, oh, I'm going to have to step bit it. Kind of weird that they wouldn't do that. But if I had these in, they were underneath the bags over there. See, now I don't have to step bit them. That makes sense. Yeah, if I would have saw those, I probably would have questioned it. But let's take a look here. Where did it go? Okay, so this is what I want to figure out. Okay, so this one they have a toggle switch. I think that might have been the old one. Tuning knob here, and this will go out with the pointed side out like that. Okay, that makes sense. All right, and then that's those other two bolts. That's what I was wondering. If I had seen those, I would know. And then, yeah, that goes towards the back. Okay. All right, so let's bolt this down. And it's the tapered ones. Where'd the tapered ones go? Oh, right here. They're Allen wrenches, dang it. I wish. I don't understand all this stuff, but I'm going to get it fixed and I'm going to use it this weekend, hopefully. So this goes here. See, I understand that kind of stuff. I know that that goes flush, it's tapered, simple stuff. And that goes in there. And this goes, if I can get it in there. Like that. And then this one goes in here. This one's going to be tough. I need little hex screwdrivers. I'm going to have to go get my hex screwdrivers maybe for this one. With a magnet. We'll go upside down. Oldest trick in the book. All right. And that one barely fits in there. All right, that'll hold that nice and snug, flush. All right. Okay, Michael, here's the one spot that I'm concerned about. So this is a switch. I don't think it showed it in here. I may have to look at the website and look at a picture, internal picture. Okay, so it doesn't show it. So this sits here, mast, or the little mast with the loop connect here. This switch goes from here, this right here. You switch it to use 10 through 30 or 40 through 80. Okay, the alpha antenna is different. Didn't have a switch. It was 10 through 80, but to get anything above 40, you had to add the additional coax. So what I need to figure out is how to connect this and these two wires. I need to figure out where they go. They're slotted on the ends. Well, actually, oh, you know what? One's looped, and that's the same size as these. So I'm going to assume it's going to go on one of these screws that connects the shielding of the coax. Okay, so I figured that one. This one is an open end. This one is an open end, and it's a small screw. It was the lug nut. Velrock Art Miniatures, welcome. Okay, so this is the one that I can't figure out. So it's going to have to complete a circuit. So if I see, it's got these two spots right in here. Not so much here or here, but right here. It's got that and that. And I'm wondering if it completes the circuit here to add the other half. Man, this is where I was hoping someone would get on and know what they're doing. But that's not a bolt. I'd have to solder that. So this is going to go to the shielding. And it's going to have to be this side because this is the side the switch is on. It's not going to reach from that side. So I'm going to assume it's going to go to the same bolt as this. We got that one figured out. But this, if it goes, and I hope it wasn't something down in there. I'm assuming it has to complete the other half here, or has to be this side. So is there a bolt down there I'm missing? Wait a minute. Oh, maybe here. I don't have a bolt for that, but it's got a hole. Where's all the smart people telling me how to do this? Oh, wait a minute. Would it be that one? Okay, I need my spectacles to see closer. Okay, there is no threads here. I suppose it could be that. That's the only other place I see a screw. And it has to fit from here, so it's not going to be that side. Well, it's either that, and I have to unscrew it now, which means I got to take it out. That's not threaded. There's no screws down there. And this is already connected. And if it was a solder piece, it wouldn't have that ending. And that does nothing down there. It's got to be this. because there's no screw and this doesn't threaded. It's got to be that, and I'm going to assume it's that. So it'll be from here. So this must be part of it as well, I guess. And I don't know capacitors. I don't understand how these things work other than they oscillate when you tune them. I'll tighten it here so you can see that oscillates a bit, and you can tune different frequencies. So let's I guess I'm going to take that out. Well, that's not convenient. I just put it in there. Now I can't see the chat. It's the lug nut. This is going to be the fun one. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. So now, get that off. That's all right. Trial and error. We will figure it out. I really want to do this without. Let me just see if there's any other screw hole. Yeah, it would have to be. I think Chameleon would have left this just a bare wire if it was to solder, because there's no place to screw it in. It's got to be this. And it looks like it would fit in there. And of course, I've got to get my Allen tool here. Let's see which one I have. Maybe this one. Nope. It wasn't that one. Let's try this one. Why doesn't that fit? It's the only two sizes. So feel free to come and go as I do this. Well, does this spin though? Well, no, because it's bolted in. Okay. I think this is it. We're going to go with it. If I can, yeah, okay. That works. Let's slide that in there. And bolt it in. The problem is it's going to be right there. I wonder if I should angle it down then loop it up, maybe. Because that, yeah, I'm going to angle it down and then loop it up. Okay. And that way, it'll loop up into the switch like this, I think. I think that'll work. So this must be part of it. This frame here got some bearings in there, and so anyway, let's do it. Okay. Okay. Come on. Velrock, if you're still here, you should live stream when you do your art stuff. All right. Guys, I might have to take a break. What? With your own? I don't understand. With your own things, though? What if it's your own designs? Oh, you're on something else. Okay. Okay. So we got that. And that's going to snap into here, and that's going to... Okay. See, this is when it sucks to be getting old, is you can't use those glasses the whole time. I'm going to have to get a... Man, that's not even going to fit for that one. That's way too close in there. I'm not going to be able to put a nut driver on that. It's going to hit this. All right, good. Okay, so let's go to this. So I'm going to guess we're going to put... And I got to solder onto... Wait. Wait a minute. Well, it has to go on the nut. What's going to solder here? Do I need to solder a wire? Okay, so the alpha antenna one, the wire that comes off of there bolts in, and then they wire it to the center. Is that normal? Maybe for a mag loop, huh? The shielding and the center pin are going to be connected on the same wire. Huh. And then if that's the case, why didn't they include a wire, which makes me think that's not the case? I don't think there was a wire. Might have been one in one of these little baggies. No? Guys, I don't understand what goes to the center pin. Okay, I'm cheating. That's weird. So it's only using the shielding. Check this out. Look at that. Right where my center is, right here. That's the center pin right there. Here's the center pin for the other one. So this Chameleon mag loop does not connect the center pin. It's just attached to the side, and then this is the loop. Oh, here. There it is. Right there. Nice. Okay, so it doesn't matter which ones these are on, but I'll go ahead and separate them. Okay. Interesting. No center pin usage on this. Let's go back to my project cam. Okay. So we've got the switch figured out, and that was kind of the thing I was really questioning. So really, if I look at it, it's not that tough if I think about Chameleon provided me everything. So if I did do a wire connector to the center pin like alpha, Chameleon would have included that. So I guess I'm overthinking it all, right? So each one of these is going to have two of these. So we will go through one. Okay, come on. Come on, you don't have to screw in. You can do it. You can do it. Okay, there we go. Oh, sorry. Anyone's chatting. Oh, okay. And we'll get this. Come on. Before I close this up, I'm going to have to tighten up those nuts on the back, which means I'm going to have to go get a hex driver or a nut driver. Okay, I don't know why that's so difficult right now. Come on. Come on. How are you, Bob? Let's see, that will fit, right? If I do that. Yeah, that'll fit. And I'll just put these separate. Is that not? It's almost like the little eye is too big. Yeah, it's like hitting the... There we go. Okay, it's going on. Fixed it. It was the lug nut. Tighten that down, hand tight, finger tight. And let's run the next one through here. No! And we'll put that in there and in there. And this should go here. Yeah, I probably shake more than I realize. I just notice it when I'm doing something like this. I've kind of had shakes off and on all my life. Used to be when I wasn't eating. I don't know if that means it's hypoglycemic or let's hope it's not, you know, some kind of pre-Parkinson's or something. That wouldn't be fun. But, okay, let's see if it's the same size. Okay, tighten that down. Oop. Guys, this is actually a little bit easier than I thought. Tighten this one down. And I got little the lock washers in there. Those should hold really good. That'll fit for the switch. Okay. And let's do the other side. So in the first video I was just going to make a video. I wasn't going to do a live. I'll put together a video and speed areas up so to help people that maybe, you know, wanting to get some kind of video to help them put this together. But basically the first video I just kind of showed what was in the kit. And man, this is always a hard side to... Oh wait, if I do that, I'm not going to be able to get that hexed down. So let me... Oh wait, it's got a lock washer on it, so actually I should be able to do it from the other side. Let's see if I can get this on this. You know what's crazy? Like just this little tight space, and this isn't even tight if you look at other electronics that are made out there. And you think of the people that are on assembly lines that are doing little minute things, like even if they have smaller fingers and they can get in there, if someone has smaller fingers than me and they're on an assembly line making something, it's just so small. I just don't know how people get in those tight little corners. I don't have huge fingers, but probably average, right? And but yeah, kudos to people that can get in these tight little spaces and work and get things screwed down and stuff. It's crazy. Let's see. Just tap it in. Give it a little tappy. Tap, tap, taparoo. Yeah, I'll be talking with Zach. I got to go there and say hi to them. See how they're doing. I mean, I look at his posts and stuff, but that's about the only way I can keep up with people. Just check posts. Okay, let's see if that'll... Yeah, that's a tight fit right there. All right, let's tighten these up. The problem is, I get it while I'm still at working. Is it something that I can take while in a job that's regulated by the Department of Transportation with random tests? I've seen videos on... I remember looking at videos of a couple people before. One was a younger kid who had like 20 or 30 seizures a month. It was a year. This test that they were doing studies in Britain on CBD oil, not with THC, but just the CBD oil, and showed how it reduced. Oh, that's a bigger one. It reduced their seizures. Well, this one study I remember that I can remember off the top of my head. Reduced the child's seizures. And first of all, they gave him the CBD oil and reduced the child's seizures to like 2 or 3 a month or something. It was crazy. You know, and THC is not even involved in it. I'll tighten this down. That back bolt to hold it in. I was thinking I had to get a nut driver, but with those lock washers, they should lock down. Just hold them there. Yeah, that's good. So those are in tight. You know what's funny about this whole kit is I uploaded my video earlier on this USB soldering iron because I was thinking I would have to do it here, but Chameleon's made it so easy with just the eyelets and the connectors. I don't even have to solder. So you'll have to wait till I do the MCT 73 kit, which is this one, which is tons of soldering on this board down here. So that's going to be interesting to see if I can do that. So, all right, we got those tightened down. This is too big. Let's go back to the small one. Let's go here, tight. And tight. Oh, nope. Let's that. Okay, let's tighten that a little bit more there. And this one. Okay. Well, I don't think they'll loosen up with those little lock nuts in there. Connected. We will connect this, but I've got to tighten this nut up. What time is it? 4:15. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll get my 2 wrenches and tighten it. I'm sure mango, sounds like mango kept you, at least your ears busy. All right, let's see if I can just use this, or if I'm going to have to hold the back side. Okay, that's pretty tight. And let's just make sure. That goes right over the top of that. That seems pretty snug. Nice. Make sure that it felt like it was turning. Turned a little bit. I'm going to tighten it just a hair more. Okay, that's probably good. I'm going to put on a washer, but I don't want to snap that plastic. That's tight. That's good. These are tightened down. The back is tightened down. That's centered. So, okay, those two, these are going to be the exterior. Wait, actually, why do these? Oh, this already has 2 in there. Wonder why. Make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm going to look at that picture one more time. Let's see here. Oh. That's right. I needed to bolt those in. Two there. I don't see any others down. I need to bolt those bottom ones in there. Looks like it. It looks like it's. Is it bolted all the way through? That one doesn't look like it is. All right. We'll bolt these through. And looks like the washer goes this way. Yeah. It's lined up. That's a hex. It looks like the larger one. Okay. Oop. Bring it there. Get this. That in there. And let's do that again. So basically that holds the mount in. And that one's hitting the plastic. I don't see how that's gonna. Well, maybe it's plastic that can go through. Yeah. And put that on. And then we'll tighten that up. Okay. I guess that's it. I think we can close it up and put the stickers on. Here's what's weird is, why does it have 2 in there already, and then it's got 4 of these? That's the question. These look like kind of nuts that go in here. But then why would they already have them in? And are these Allen? Those are Phillips. Okay, we've tightened them down, Let's connect this. And now that's the question, is the switch, if it's, I guess I'll have to figure it out and then put the sticker on appropriately, or turn this switch around, I guess. Man, these are tight. All right, let me look one more time and see if it shows. Okay, it does not show. Oh, if they did a picture on the other side, it would have showed me that image, dang it. Well, what I'll do is I'll put it on the way it shows, and if I got the wires backwards, I'll switch it. Not a big deal. Question is getting these on. This is going to be the hardest part of this whole thing. Sliding a connector on. What the heck? Man. Does it go this way? Feels like it's kinking. Not kinky. Well, that's going to be my the bane of my existence today. So why don't we can slide this on. Well, I just want to get this put on. How does this really should not be this hard. Trying to use it's bending the connector. Oh my gosh, come on. Is it right? They're both the same size, I think. Maybe. They look the same to me. All right, halfway on. Oh, it bent. Man, these things usually slide right on. That's ridiculous. Good grief. Got to wiggle it on, I guess. There we go. Ow. My little needle nose pliers. Yeah, I should be able to finish this up. And then Ham Radio Wilderness with Frank will be on. So I'm just going to see if I can slide these on with plier. Oh, there we go. That's even tight. Okay. Again, the other way. I don't want that. All right, I think that's good. Okay. There is a rubber seal on that. That's not the piece I wanted. I want this piece. Put this on low resistance. And assume so I got 2 more screws for something. All right. It's a good seal on there. Okay. Let's get the, let's see, where was that picture? Oh, it just goes on the end of that. Okay. So we'll slide this on. Slide that on. Okay. And I just got an Allen wrench in there. Thought I had it. I don't see it, so we'll try to get smaller than that. Let's try this, see if it fits in there. Yes, it does. Nice and snug. And okay. Let me get a little cleaner, clean this off before I put the stickers on. Be right back. Oh, hey, Jeff, thanks. Yeah, good idea. And I had one right here. That seemed a lot harder to slide those on than I'm used to. Be right back. You don't need you in the background of videos. Got the bird trying to be YouTube famous, I guess, making noise. I'll just wipe this, Of course, that leaves a residue. I should have got a microfiber, not paper towel. Well, okay. I may end up having to swap those anyway, Jeff, because if this is, I'm assuming the wire from that side comes here and the wire from this side comes there. And the image I saw looked like, what the? Wow. That's not an easy switch. Okay. Interesting. It looked like the red was facing out, so there's a red here on one side. So I'm going to stick it to the man here. Okay, so that's to know if you're going 10 through 30 meter or 40 through 80 meter. Just flip that switch accordingly. And afterwards, I'll test it. I probably won't get to it today because I've got to get off of here soon for this live, but I will add it to the video. And I felt a little better. Okay, maybe it just needs used. And then we'll put the little circle here. Oh, well, shoot. Let me use my kind of microfiber shirt. There we go. We'll just put this here. Nice to have this. And see if I can get it centered. It's hard to tell. Oh, good enough for golf. That's nice. Feels like a nice kind of a heavy-duty sticker, not a cheap little paper one. And then to go this way, let's see. So when you flip to A, which is 80 through 40, I'm assuming you're going to go, I guess that's what that means, this way to go 7 through 40, geez. To go 7 through 80 meters, I mean 40 through 80 meters. And then if you're going 10 through 30 meters, you're going to go this way. I assume that's what that means. So it's kind of nice to have. This is solid, everybody. Chameleon, solid gear. You know, it costs a bit more than some others perhaps, but this is solidly made, well built. So that's the main unit. And again, here's the Alpha one. One of the big complaints on the Alpha was the tuning on top. The loop goes around and your hand tends to detune it. And I did notice that I'd move my hand, it would be a little off. So Chameleon fixed that by doing it this way. So you're tuning out here, not with your hand inside the loop. So a good move there for by Chameleon. It's still it's still a good mag loop. I've used it a lot, and I'm not going to stop using it. That's been more of my travel mag loop, and I set it outside of a hotel window in it. I've gotten as far as from Japan to Texas. That was an FT8 contact. Japan to Florida, Japan to Alaska, Philippines. So it does work with FT8 is how those contacts are made. So, all right, that's it on that portion. And then we've got this, which plugs into the top here. It comes with both of these coaxes, which connect into the side, loop around to the top of this, and attaches here. And I think that's probably what the little Velcro thing is to hold it up top. Okay, I'm going to assume one of these is for 40, and like alpha, you add the second one for 80. So you use both of them for 40 through 80. Oh, sorry, it is slightly different. On the alpha, it was always set 10 through 80, but with one coax, you could only tune to 40. With Chameleon, it looks like you switch this with one coax, 10 through 30, switch it to the other one, add the other coax for 40 through 80. Okay. And then this inner loop is going to go in there. Let me show you the image on the website. Of course, they don't have an image of the whole thing put together. I think they've got another image of their loop. Okay, here. Let's switch over to that. Okay, so this loop, if you look how it works. So here's the base. So you've got it put in there. See, here's the red. So I think I've got it right. And that telescopic pole goes up, and it connects into here. Where did it go? That's why it has this little tripod adapter. It connects right into here, and then your coax is going to go here, right? And then what that does is above that, on mine is not this metal one. It's the coax. So my coax is going to sit right on top of this, I believe, just like alpha. And I'm just going to put one strap of Velcro around here to kind of hold it centered. And then that's the mag loop right there. And then you tune it down here, switch to the bands you want to use, tune it down here. It's a very narrow bandwidth, but it does work. So that's the F Loop 3.0 with the metal. Mine, of course, is the coax. So I can roll it up and it fits in that bag. So there's the bag. It's really a nice bag, actually. Their CHA NVIS antenna set came with that same bag. It's really a good bag. So that's it for today on the live streams today. So next time, or maybe later today, I'll put the rest of it together. And we'll test it. We'll see how it tunes and how it works, and we'll do some testing on SSB and some voice. But that's going to be the stream for today, guys. Let's see. Ryan, welcome. Wiggle it sideways is not to flex the tab. Okay. Yeah, my tab, it did flex the tab a little bit. I was trying to wiggle sideways, but man, it hurts. I don't know if I just don't have the calluses on my finger to do that. But thanks, guys. I will. I might do another live. Maybe I'll do a live tomorrow. I'll put this together and do a live maybe. I try not to do it when other people are doing their videos. So thanks, guys, for tuning in. Ultimately, I will put a video together that compiles all of the video with this, and I'll speed up some portions to help people that may be struggling with putting this together. But it's a fun project. I thought there was going to be soldering. I didn't get a chance to use the soldering iron that I bought, and I uploaded a video of today. But dang, this feels solid. I'm excited to use it. So that's it for today's live stream. Thanks, everyone, for checking it out and joining me. Needle nose, good idea. I did have my needle nose behind me and forgot. So thanks, guys. 73. Have a good day. And Ham Radio Wilderness with Frank, I think, has a live stream or a premiere video coming up in about 23 minutes. Check him out. 73.